Why did you want to work for the Kingdom of Daventry anyway?
I guess I saw potential in it. It certainly wasn't the kingdom you know today, but I've never shied away from a creative project.
Before we head back to the stadium, we may as well give the baker this bitter root.
Hey, Graham. Thought I'd get some air and work on my dagger project.
That didn't need to be bitter.
There's nothing like smelting with a breeze at your back. Does that look like it fits my style? Ugh, she's the worst. Gives us hard-working girls a bad name. Bring that to Wenty. He needs a friend. Maybe he can hug it. Ha! Yeah, I can't be a fan of anyone that connected to their emotions. Keep your coin, kid. The Crumbler couldn't even run for half a second on that.
That didn't fit there.
Whoa, what's going on there?
It's coming along. The twistiest and the pokiest.
What is she referring to?
Cute. Hopefully that's less fragile than Chester's. Hey, Graham. Thought I'd get some air and work on my dagger project.
Well, it seems unlikely someone could just take your bed. How'd they do it?
Aren't you the little backhanded complimenter? If I knew, why would I let them take it? I suppose, if I didn't snore as loud as Mrs. Crumbler tears through trees, maybe I would have heard him coming.
So, you just dreamt up the Crumbler?
One day, I put my hands to paper. And then I ripped up that paper because what I really wanted was something that could smash up trees and rocks and anything that got in my way. A few blades here, a few more there, and perfection was born.
Have you ever looked into castle contracts for the big money?
Oh, have I ever. Unfortunately, the entirety of their expendable income goes into workman's comp.
Who's the bravest person you ever met?
I once met a lady who always spoke of letting your eagle soar. She jumped from the back of a flying dragon, only to land on a griffin that she flew into an evil witch's hut and saved 2 tiny plump children. Now, I don't know if that old woman was telling the truth, but I did meet her.
What do you think of King Edward?
He was once a great man who's kind of grown soft in his age. From the way he commands his guards to how he's dealt with these trolls. He just doesn't seem to care about Daventry anymore.
Where did you grow up?
I'm from here and there. Specifically, born here, raised there. There being Ludor. And now I'm back to where I started. I remember things different from when I was a tiny badger. But I think with the right mind, Daventry could be great once again.
So, how am I doing in Daventry so far?
Well, I was hoping that our new knight would stand for bravery and lead us to victory through a firm hand and deliberate action. Hopefully that night will come along soon. Don't forget, you are well on your way to earning a Wetzel Wolf patch, so keep it up.
Bye for now.
Don't forget leg day!
Yay, I can't wait to get that patch. When people are outside, it's an indicator that we have pretty much
I hear you, Wetzel.
done all that we can with them.
Graham, a little squirrel told me the news. Oh, I'm deeply sorry you lost a friend. I'm here to help. Use that on someone who needs it. Oh, jeez. I don't know. Do you have anything with less calories?
It's a horn.
I hope it will light your way. He wouldn't set foot in my shop. Was yammering on about vegan something or other. I would give that animal a big hug, but I might squish it. Ugh, she's the worst. Oh, what lovely stitching. Ah, just what I needed to finish my walnut strudel. Here is your free sample.
That was quick.
Grandpa, that's not going to work.
Amaya looked like she needed a hug today.
I wouldn't try it.
Gimme!
Chester!
Fine. Sorry, boy. We just ate.
Yep, pretty crafty. He has led the guild well for years. We don't have anything else for that cheap. Oh, those are not crafty in the slightest. Ugh, she's the worst.
Yes! Give it here, boy.
Oh, that did the trick. Splendid. Our teeth whitening potion is complete, thanks to you.
Yep. And a promise is a promise. Here is your sample, boy. Got anything that needs a color changing? You know, something that needs to stand out from the rest?
Use it wisely, dear. There's only one dose in there. You keep that. Find something that needs to pop with color.
Thank you very much.
When you're done with that, perhaps we could dye some frosting with it. Oh, how I love this day.
So, I have to ask, where did you learn to bake?
Oh, my mother taught me. Then I taught myself. You cannot learn to bake with this kind of love alone. It has to be handed down to you.
What makes a good dessert?
Oh, what doesn't? Why stop at one meal when you can have a second one immediately following it with a different name?
Tell me about your fiancé.
Oh, Bramble. She is a beaut. And there isn't anything more scrumptious. Well, anything more scrumptious that is also gluten-free. You'll have to meet her sometime.
What's your favorite charity?
Oh, I contribute regularly to the Wetzel Rescue. They suffer alone and are terrified every day.
What do you want more than anything?
A family. Someone to share all this love with. A Broonberry pie comes in a close second, though.
Do you have any low-fat recipes?
As a matter of fact, I do. If you eat my food, you will be very low and very fat.
So, how am I doing in Daventry so far?
I knew it. The second that lovable mug walked into my shop, I knew you were a kind-hearted soul like me. I hope you continue to show that the pie is mightier than the sword. But enough of this evaluation. I'm getting married, and I'm in a great mood.
Bye for now.
Bye, pie!
I'm pretty sure that I forgot to ask Amaya the same question.
Hey, Graham. Thought I'd get some air and work on my dagger project.
So, how am I doing in Daventry so far?
Well, I was hoping that our new knight would stand for bravery and lead us to victory through a firm hand and deliberate action. Hopefully that night will come along soon. I also wanted to thank you for keeping that back gate closed and the town free of intruders. You keep it up, and I will get you your very own Wetzel Wolf patch.
Bye for now.
Trust that gut of yours.
No, I definitely asked her that question. Never mind. Right, let's go back in, as these guys are now outside.
Good Good to see everyone out and about.
Hello, dearie. Thought we'd get in a little fun. Oh, it's been quite the week.
How did you become so wise?
We've spent years training our minds for any problem. We always look at all the possible solutions before making a decision. What can I say? We love the challenge, and we love expanding our minds.
Oh, poppycock. We do what entertains us most at the time. When you're brilliant, every idea is a good one.
Okay, so what's your favorite ingredient?
For taste, it must be toenails of barnacle bat. Oh, they're so crunchy.
The most versatile is eagle tears, but that's because they're so hard to obtain. Have you ever seen an eagle cry? Oh, such a stoic bird.
Has any potion ever backfired?
If the potion didn't backfire, you wouldn't be making it right.
Oh, potions don't want to be made. They come along kicking and screaming, but each backfire gets you closer to the tasty stuff.
Who's the cleverest person you ever met?
Oh, Mr. Fancy Cakes. Seriously.
What do you think of King Edward?
He is a kind enough man, but he doesn't seem interested in expanding Daventry anymore. Ah, he's as stale as Chester's breath.
I love how Graham just looks repeatedly disgusted.
Where did you grow up?
Some people would argue that I'm still growing up.
Will I be the knight you asked for, or the one you deserve?
Well, I don't know how to say it politely, so I won't.
Don't worry. We will still gladly take your business. I told you we were judges.
We do want to thank you for helping us finish our potion.
Next week, let's work on a paint that can change your face.
Oh, it could be big.
Bye for now.
Always look on the smart side of life.
Oh, look at us all out here together. Oh, happy day. 2 words. Group hug!
Please, remove Chester's amateur jokes from my presence. I'm more of a meat and potatoes girl myself, but thanks.
Alright, we are done here. Let's head towards the stadium.
Reminder to everyone, you all need to keep that back door shut. As much fun as chasing the Wedsels is, I'd prefer to keep this town ready for tourists.
What tourists? They're the only people we've actually seen in this village.
Just the duel of wits to go.
If we advance any further, then Princess Madeline will take us away. I have no idea what she's going to do with us. If we offer her anything other than the walnut strudel, then this happens.
All right, I'll try something else.
Yeah. Anticlimactic, but still.
I hope you find this to your liking, Princess Madeline of Avalon.
The tension between the Bridge Troll Guild and the Royal Guards is at an all-time high, and we need to come to an agreement soon.
You bridges need to stop stonewalling us and give us your demands.
We need you to watch your step when crossing our backs. Give more respect to the giant whose shoulders you're stomping on.
Well, we need you to stop complaining and get back to work.
We are sick of getting walked all over. You're just looking at the problem from your perspective. We all have to work together.
The problem is there are no bridges. You're a bridge and you're not doing your job.
Ah, jeez. We've been doing our job for generations. You've worn us down, and we need you to think about a softer touch.
Your agreement with Daventry clearly states you are to provide bridge services at the designated locations.
And it states that you are to be kind to the bridges. While we're hardy structures, we also feel each and every step you take.
I'm sorry. The issue remains. We need you to return to work.
And we need you to stop sharpening your boots every night.
That's impossible. We're required by the guard mandate to maximize boot sharpness every evening.
Oh, come on, work with me here. All we're asking is for you guys to take lighter steps.
And not conduct the official march? Never. Tradition dictates the harshness of our steps.
Then perhaps you need to change your official march from flamboyant huffing a boot to graceful gliding in soft shoes.
No can do. It took us months to memorize our current march.
Oh, you're always crossing us, and this time we are holding strong for a compromise.
If you continue to suspend your services, King Edward will banish you to the pit of never-ending itches.
Gosh, I just need you to find a way to work with me here.
Back to work!
Softer steps.
Stop eating guards!
Better maintenance.
Longer hours!
Weekends off.
Stop eating snoots!
Stop the stomping.
Stop the stomp! Wait, I feel like we're arguing in circles. But what are your demands again?
We need you to watch your step when crossing our backs. Give more Sorry, Graham, but we don't need any more opinions. We need solutions.
Well, we need you to stop complaining and get back to work.
That won't make those boots any less pointy.
The problem is there are no bridges. You're a bridge.
He's a loyal guild member. Ah, jeez. We've been doing our job for generations. That night didn't even need bridges.
Your agreement with Daventry clearly states...
Do you know if those make good night lights? Asking for a friend. And it states that you are to be kind to... Hey, where'd you get that?
I'm sorry. The issue remains.
This is not a fight over wages. And we need you to stop sharpening. If he was here, this argument would still be going around in circles, just a lot faster.
That's impossible. We're required...
She's not the worst. Oh, come on, work with me here. All we're asking is for you guys to take lighter steps.
I have no time to listen to additional opinions. We need these bridges to get back to work. And not conduct the official march? Never. And that's not going to help anything.
Then perhaps you need to change your official...
How in the world did you get that? I thought those were all removed. No can do. It took us months to memorize our current... I am sorry for your loss, but an emotional appeal won't work on him.
Oh, you're always crossing us and...
That's not shedding any light on this situation. If you continue to suspend your... Me waving that around would burn this bridge.
Gosh, I just need you to find a way to...
I don't think the trolls will accept such a feeble settlement. Back to work!
Softer steps!
If only the Troll Guild was part of Whisper Nation. Stop eating guards! Thank the stars she's not the head of the guild.
Better maintenance!
Longer hours! Ooh, for me? Oh, they feel as though I am walking on clouds. And the craftsmanship, stunning. Can you order one pair for each of the Royal Guards?
Well, it does look soft and cuddly, but that's not accounted for in your mandate.
I could create an addendum for that. We could still sharpen our boots and march as we wish, but these socks would protect you.
Oh, jeez, that would just be the best. A real compromise that we could all live with.
I think that's exactly what you should do.
Thanks, Graham. The guild will never forget this. See you at the next meeting.
The new socks soften the guards' souls. It was definitely a step in the right direction.
I'm warming up to these.
I'm just glad the trolls never had to suffer the agony of defeat.
Graham, glad you made it. Take a seat.
In a moment.
You better be careful with that. It's likely to leave a stain. you ever wonder if they have spare clothes? Just a shame. Huh. That would make a good reading lantern. He could use a dentist. You don't need to bribe me, friend. Did it come pre-signed? She's the best.
We'll be watching from here.
Ah, I got the best view in the house.
I needed to save that potion for something more important.
Oh, he's a blast at picnics. Sorry for your loss, Graham. Oh, such cleverness. Shame he's retiring.
Have they got the helmets? It looks like they have like an amendment for a goatee or something.
Careful where you spin that, chap. You keep that. We want your autograph.
It's just a weird protuberance from their chin.
Oh, we think you should watch her closely.
Sit down. Let's begin. Is that from the Hobblepots? They once sold me what they were calling deodorant or something like that. It was a sham. How did you get that? I thought those were all removed. Shame. But the tournament must go on. How clever. You turned the King's prized pumpkin into a nightlight. How did you get that? They are bound to answer the call of their horns, you know.
We still don't know why, though. That's the problem. Well, it's not a problem, but it would be nice to know.
Strict decrees forbid us from accepting bribes. Oddly, Addendum 2 lets us accept peanut butter sandwiches in times of distress. No one ever wants my autograph. They always clamour for guard number 1's signature, but never number 2's. Oh, she's the worst.
Alright, we are almost ready.
Welcome, friend, to the Championship Duel of Wits. Well, the take-home version. Budget cuts or something. But, look around, take it all in, and know, we've already won. Our allegiance guarantees us both a spot on King Edward's court.
How exactly is this going to work?
Before we get to the rules, I offer a toast and an opportunity. You see, while this game might stretch the imagination for some, I find it rather simple and in need of an additional mental challenge. Guards, the raisin juice, please. This is my favorite game, though it's been a long time since I last played it. Are you familiar with hypnotic powder? One sip of this, and you'll have to do everything I say. And, of course, vice versa. In goes the powder. Guard number 2, if you would.
It doesn't matter which one we choose, it's always going to be the wrong one.
I'll take this one. Whoa! Looks like you got the winner. And now, we play. So, the goal of the Duel of Wits is to hit your opponent's pawn with an arrow by moving these pieces around the board. Your pawn will fire an arrow after you move. I'll go first. After I move this shield, watch how the arrow bounces off the shields and around the board. Now it's your turn, Graham. Not to sound like a royal guard, but as an additional rule, You can't move a shield your opponent moved on his previous turn. Will you please move the lower left shield to your left? I'm so happy we'll be working in the castle together, Graham. And if I ever become king, you'll make an excellent advisor. I'll move this shield, and they'll all have to accept it's what's on the inside that counts. Addendum. You can move and rotate your pawn to change the direction you shoot. Will you please rotate your pawn clockwise? Your arrow will always fire in the direction you're facing. I do hope you realize all the planning I did to get us here. I'll just rotate this shield. Well, looks like the hypnosis powder is wearing off. Make any move you want. Not that it matters.
Yeah, no matter what we do here, we are going to get killed, I believe.
Huh. Looks like my intelligence has reigned supreme. Guards! Guards! I've won! Please review the winning board.
We have to do something. Graham is about to lose.
Seriously? You all know I won.
Apologies, sir, but Decree 3214 specifically states that all duel victories must be witnessed and verbally notarized by a royal guard, such that it can be recorded for posterity in our tournament record.
Unfortunately, the board was compromised before a final notary could be given.
Therefore, this victory is nullified, and another game must be played.
We really are sorry, and assure you will be able to achieve victory once again.
You are the most ridiculous guards I've ever encountered. No matter. Merely a delay in my ascent to knighthood. I'm ready to beat you again whenever you're ready.
The goblets were placed behind Manny. How could I outsmart his little game?
I wonder. I mean, they are all the same colour, so let's see if we can fix that.
The goblets were placed behind Manny. How could I outsmart his little game?
We kind of just did.
Perhaps you could find a way to track the cup.
Please take your seat so we can begin.
Silly addendums. Ready to try again?
I will try, although it took me about 25 minutes to get past this a couple of nights ago, so we'll see how it goes. I am not the best at this game.
Back so soon? Raisin juice! This all seems so familiar. Hypnotic powder. Mix them up. And now, you choose. I'll take this one. Oh, excellent choice! And that was the last of my hypnotic powder. And now, we play. Our plan has worked perfectly. Why won't they let me win? Interesting move. well. You go there. What? How did I not notice that? Don't screw this up for me, Graham.
Oh. Please tell me I've won this.
I did it! I did it! Guards, I am ready for Decree 3214.6
Actually, I think it was Decree 1.21.
Aha! We knew you could do it.
You're out of the Alliance. I can't lose to you. How about another challenge? We only got to square off in a duel of wits. A well-rounded gentleman would win in a duel of strength as well.
Graham, take this!
Pick these, baby.
Choose these, please, choose these.
Here.
Of course.
Okay, one more challenge. How would you fare in a duel of speed?
No, Manny. It's over. Just as the battle isn't always claimed by the strong, and the race isn't always won by the swift, sometimes the intelligent falter. And I think now is my chance. And now is my time.
Come on, Graham. One more duel for a chaka. Do it for the village of starving Pitchthreans.
Oh, you said his village was home to the Itchtuins. What exactly is your plan here? 'Cause I'm starting
Duel
to...
of speed!
No, Graham, he's not worth it.
With the bridge strike resolved, supplies could be delivered to the shops again. Business started to pick up. The Wetzel wolves stopped harassing the town and migrated north. Even the guards marched with a little more caution in their step. All things considered, it was a pretty good first day in Daventry.
That was amazing. I mean, you faced a dragon, you made weird new friends, you battled for wits. I just don't get it.
Get what?
With your busy schedule, how did you ever find time for a night job?
Huh? Was that... Did you just make your first pun?
I think I did. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
They grow up so fast.
The tournament! It's about to start!
Well, you best get out there, young lady. Good luck. And remember what I told you. Take on the duel with kindness.
Thanks, Grandpa. You've always guided me straight. Are you gonna watch?
Of course, of course. I'll be down momentarily.
Hope you practiced, Gwendolyn.
Nope. Just listen to stories.
Are you even trying? Stop that!
Catch!
What are you doing?
Just egging you on.
Well, they are delectable. Good show.
Children! Children! Come along, quickly! It's your grandfather!